Close your eyes and imagine the world more than 100 years ago. The year is 1914. The streets of Europe are alive with carriages, trams, and the sound of horses on cobblestone roads. People wear elegant clothes. Cafes are filled with quiet laughter, and music floats from grand halls. It feels peaceful. It feels safe. But beneath this calm surface, nations are uneasy. Old rivalries and new ambitions are quietly building tension, like a storm waiting on the horizon. And then, one summer morning in June, in a faraway city called Sarajevo, a gunshot is fired. The heir to the throne of Austria-Hungary, Archduke Franz Ferdinand, is gone. It is just one moment, just one sound, but it changes everything. Like ripples on still water, that single act spreads across Europe. Austria blames Serbia. Russia rises to defend Serbia. Germany promises loyalty to Austria. France steps beside Russia. And Britain? Britain cannot stay away. In just a few weeks, the continent drifts into war. Imagine the trains filling with young men in uniform, their faces full of excitement, waving from open windows, believing they will be home by Christmas. No one knows that 4 long years lie ahead. The war begins with energy and speed. Germany pushes through Belgium, trying to reach France. Battles explode across green fields and quiet villages. But soon, the energy fades. The soldiers dig into the earth, and the world above them becomes a wasteland. Trenches stretch like endless scars across the land. Deep, muddy, cold. Home to thousands of men. At night, the air is heavy with silence, broken only by the distant thunder of artillery. Rats scurry through the mud. Water seeps into boots. Letters from home are read under candlelight, words trembling in tired hands. The days blur together. The smell of damp soil. The sound of rain tapping on helmets. The fear of what tomorrow might bring. And then, new horrors arrive. Poison gas drifts through the air. Pale clouds that burn the lungs and blind the eyes. Soldiers put on masks that look more like nightmares than protection. The war feels endless, and hope feels far away. But it is not only Europe. Far across deserts, mountains, and seas, battles echo. In the Middle East, in Africa, in Asia, the war spreads like a shadow that touches the whole world. New inventions change everything. The deep growl of tanks moving slowly across no man's land. The hum of airplanes circling high above, watching, waiting. The silent danger of submarines hiding in dark waters. The old way of fighting is gone. The modern world has arrived. By 1917, the nations are exhausted. Fields are empty. Cities are tired. And then, the United States steps in. Fresh soldiers cross the Atlantic, carrying energy and strength. Slowly, the balance begins to change. In 1918, Germany makes one last desperate attempt. A great offensive to break the enemy lines. For a moment, it seems possible. But then, the Allies push back. Stronger. Closer, unstoppable. And on the 11th day of the 11th month, at the 11th hour, the guns finally fall silent. The world breathes out. The war is over. But the silence is heavy. Empires that once seemed eternal, Austria, Hungary, the Ottomans, are gone. Millions of lives, gone. Families waiting at train stations realize their loved ones will never return. A treaty is signed in Versailles. Germany is punished. Borders are redrawn. And while the war is over, the wounds it leaves behind will shape the future. The First World War was called the War to End All Wars. But history whispers another truth. It was only the beginning. And as you listen now, letting the story fade into the quiet of the night, you can almost hear the distant echo of those times. The letters, the footsteps, the voices that once filled the world, a reminder of how fragile peace can be and how precious it truly is. So rest now, let the story drift away, and dream of a world